So, you're probably wondering, why did you fall off the face of the earth? I drum chord. That's all I got. That's it. I drum chord, and that's cool. Yeah. So, this video, yeah, I did drum chord. That's literally what this video is about, is drum chord. So, this video is for anybody who's considering marching drum corps, and if you want, gotta fix it. Fixed it. And if you want to march drum corps and you want to know what are some great things about it, what are some not so great things about it, because you need both to make the decision if you're gonna march or not. Like, if you get a contract somewhere and you go to sign the contract not knowing what you're getting into, and then May comes around and you're moving in and you're hating life, but you've already paid your tuition, and you're like, well, dang, you're hating life. We're trying to prevent that here. So, we'll start off with a few good things. So, good thing is you get a lifetime of memories. Like, I got so many memories that I wouldn't change it for the world. I wouldn't trade it for the world. I would not. If somebody said I could have all the money in the world, but I had to but they could take all my memories from drum corps away, I wouldn't do it. Drum corps, it made me the person that I am today. It made me grow up. You know, I was barely 16 when I moved in. I was 16 for like 3 days when I moved in. And so, it made me grow up really fast. But at the same time, I can be a kid if I want. It just, it taught me how to function on my own. 'Cause after shows, you have like 3 hours, 2 hours till you have button seat. And, you know, you need that. You need to be able to function on your own. You just need to do that. If you can't function on your own, because, newsflash, if you don't already know, your parents probably aren't going to be with you. You're expected to act like an adult. Even if you're not an adult, you're expected to act like an adult. Sorry, not sorry, that's how it works. But, it makes you grow up. It makes you, and then you get to appreciate being young when you come home. When you come home and you're just like, everything is done for you. I mean, everything is done for you there, but you're not getting yelled at all the time, like, why on earth? It's like, why? We fixed that dot yesterday. Why is it not fixed today? And you're like, ah! Like, you're getting yelled at from the box and you just have to stand there and just take it. And that's not here anymore. Like, you come home and you're just like, now what do I do? Like, I don't know. But, yeah. You just kind of grow up a bit. And you know what? That's good for you, you know? Because, like, you could be an extremely sheltered human being. Go to drum corps. That changed. Within the first 5 minutes. That's gonna, like, 180. You're gonna go going that way, and then immediately it's gonna go, whoa. Immediate change. You grow as a person, you know? You learn to accept people. You learn to work with people that may not agree with everything you agree with or disagree with. People that don't have the same beliefs as you, or are from different parts of the country, or even the world as you. I marched with a guy from Japan. You know, I marched with people from California, Pennsylvania, Illinois, Florida. A lot of Florida people. Drumline in particular. You know, there's a lot of people just from, in age ranges. Like, me, the barely 16-year-old that I was, with people who were 22. I was like, you're literally 6 years older than me. Like, it was funny. One of my favorite memories, one of my favorites, was the first time I met this one girl who had pretty much adopted me over the summer. And, so there was one day over the summer that every corps had to stop what they were doing and watch this seminar. We all had to watch it. Everyone had to watch it. And you had to take a survey thing while it was going on, and it was, so it was the first time that I actually got to be in a room, sit down for like 4 hours and meet the guard, because they lived in a separate stadium than us, and the horn line and the drum line. And, so we met them. I was hanging out with some of my horn line friends who were all age outs, and I was like, well, I'll make some friends. I was like, yep, let's make some friends, whatever. You know, I'm a fetus, why not? And so, I sat down with my one friend, Mika, and, some guard girls sat down behind us. Mika had marched with them for, like, 4 years. I don't even know how long, but, she was talking to them, and I was sitting there, you know, I was in the conversation, you know, doing my thing, and, so they asked me, they're like, what's your name? I'm like, my name's Becky, and they're like, so how old are you? And I was like, I'm 16. They're like, they gave me the look of that's funny, how old are you? Like how old are you really? And I was like, they're like, are you seriously 16? And I'm like, yeah, I'm seriously 16. They're like, how long have you been 16? And I'm like, about a week and a half. And they, kid you not, this one girl, her name is Kat, love her to death, grabs my face. Oh my God, you're a fetus. And I'm like, yep, fetus. And, it was funny. Immediately, everybody who was around us, like, immediately, all of the guard girls around us, and, like, all of them, they just, like, turn and look, and they're like, you're 16, and you're here? And I'm like, Shell, Turtle, hi. And, it was an interesting thing, because being so young, they didn't treat me like I was so young. They didn't, like, baby me or whatever. They just, like, told me how things were. I was expected to be as good as the 22-year-olds, 21-year-olds. And I'm like, all right, post up, let's go. I got it, no problem. And, you know, that's just how things work, you know? You're expected to perform at that level. You can have not a lot of experience, but you have to perform like somebody who does. And that's one thing. You learn performance quality. So when you go back to your high school band or your college band, and they say, okay, you got to perform, and you're just like, let's go. I got this. And then you can help other people, too. Like, a thing that I've always learned by is watching other people. So, like, when I was a freshman, and when I started marching, I found the best people, and I was like, I'm going to look like that. They're the best. I want to be the best. I'm going to look like that. So I went, and I used to watch, I still do, I watch the best drum corps ever. And I see, what did they do? Or I listen to best players. What did they do? You just imitate it. And, like, that's how you get to the level that you want to be. Like, you're at this level, you want to be here, what does it take to get there? Like, what do I got to do? What do I have to change? What do I have to improve? And it also makes you evaluate a lot of things. Like, it makes you evaluate your use of time. Because now, when I'm at home, I use my time efficiently. I say, okay, I need to get this done. I'm going to do it in this time, and I'm going to be done with this part. Like, say, example, cleaning your room. You say, okay, it is 3 o'clock right now. In exactly half an hour, I'm going to be done cleaning this section. In another half hour, and I'm going to be done with this, and so on and so forth. So you learn time management. And, again, that helps with going into how you can adult thing. What else is there? I have a list. You get to see the country, you know? I can say that I've been to half the country, or over half the country. You know, like, there are places that I went that I would never have gone. I would have never gone to Massachusetts or New Jersey on my own. I would have not said, you know what, Massachusetts, feeling it, let's go. No. Or Iowa. Oh, Iowa. We don't talk about Iowa. Anybody who's been on Iowa tour understands what I'm talking about. Just ask anybody who's been on Iowa tour. They'll all tell you the same thing. All of us will say the same thing. Now, sadly, we gotta get to some of the bad stuff. It does break down your body a bit. Like, if you don't take care of your body, you're gonna get messed up anyway. So it kind of messes with your body because you're doing heavy exercise, like 12 hours a day. It's gonna happen. It kind of breaks you down mentally a little bit too. Your first week, you're like, yeah, I'm excited. Your second week, why did I do this to myself? Third week, you see the light at the end of the tunnel. Fourth week, it's your preview week. You're like, yeah, here we go. I'm hype. And so, like, it messes with your brain. Just because it messes with you, but it makes you better at the end of the day for it. So, yes, it messes with you. Yes, you're going to hate life for a little bit. Not forever, I promise. There's no way to describe it unless you're in it. Once you're in it, you'll know what I mean. A lot of things get thrown at you at once. Like, we learned 47 sets in a 3.5-hour block one day. High school band, you probably learn 6 or 7 a day. 47. Ooh. You get a lot thrown at you at once, and you're expected to perform while doing it. You're just kind of like, a lot of things are going on up here. You have to be able to stay calm when a lot of things are thrown at you. You just have to be able to relax, take in information, apply information, keep reapplying. And that helps in life too. You have to be able to work through the pain. Your legs are going to hurt. I promise you. One day you're going to do 6 to 5s backwards across a 100-yard football field, and your legs are going to be shaking, and then you're going to get told, okay, we're going to do the hardest part of the show physically, and you're going to be like, and you have to work through it. You can't. We use the phrase bagging out a lot. You can't bag out. You got to fight through it. You know, in life, something gets hard, you don't just, like, stop. Something gets hard, you're going to push through it, you're going to make it through. There's also the analogy of that, like, everything just gets so hard that you hit your wall. I don't like the phrase wall. I like it's a door. You hit a door. You can keep the door closed and just turn around and go back. Or you can open the door and you can keep going. And, there's a lot. I could ramble on about this forever, but I only have 15 minutes because of how my YouTube works. Like, I can only do 15-minute videos. So I only have 15 minutes. That's why my life with 2018 Crossman is 15 on the dot. I cut out, like, half an hour of stuff in that. Go watch it. It's a good video. So, yeah. Overall, I highly recommend doing it, and I hope this video was beneficial for you. I hope that you learned something. I hope that you might want to do drum corps now, or you learned, I don't know if I can do that, man. I don't know. But, you know, one thing I'll always say is if the corps you want to audition for has an experience camp, go do it. The worst thing that can happen is you just find out you don't like it. Whatever. But yeah, so just, I really hope that helped. But if you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments. I'll be more than happy to answer them. If you're going to audition this year, tell me why you're auditioning. And like, subscribe. Without further ado, let's roll the outro, shall we? It's been a long one. See you next time.